Within the world of trainers, there are shoes that everybody knows and loves. You have your classics, like your Sambas, your Onitsuka Tigers, your Speedcats, your Jordan 1s, your Dunks. But these are shoes that everybody knows, and to be honest, they've become a bit saturated within the market. So I'm here today to tell you some of my favourite underrated sneakers that I think you need in your wardrobe. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. All the links to the trainers will be in the description down below. So let's dive into this list. So we're going to start off with a trainer that you might go, this is an underrated t-shirt, this is underrated. Well, I don't think it's necessarily underrated, but it needs more time in the limelight. Not a lot of people talk about it, not a lot of people buy them, not a lot of people wear them. It is the Adidas Superstar. These, I feel like, are the perfect, versatile, low profile shoe. And they fit into the same range as your Sambas or your Converse or your Vans, but I feel like they do it so much better, and they're so iconic for a reason. If you want a classy shoe, you have Superstars. If you want a shoe with tons of collaborations and colorways, you have Superstars. If you want a perfect shoe for everyday wear, you wear Superstars, of course. And I personally own a pair of these. I have the Sean Wotherspoon collaboration, and I love these. I feel like they're my perfect everyday shoe, they're a perfect summer shoe. Whenever I need to whip them out or just have a more of a casual laid back outfit, I put on my Adidas Superstars. Another collaboration I want to highlight is the recent Drama Call collaboration. I think these have some really nice colorways, and my friend actually got a pair, so I do definitely like these and recommend them. And to top it all off, the price range for these isn't too high. And now for the next shoe, let me put you onto some game. These are an elevated, more classy, more chic version of the Adidas Superstars, I'd say. I am of course talking about the brain-dead Adidas collaboration bowling shoe. Now, I know brain-dead and Adidas have been doing collaborations for some time, but I think this shoe in particular is truly special. For me, they feel like an elevated everyday shoe. Something you wear when you want to wear more of a classy outfit. If you fall into more of that formal style, these are definitely for you. And now some people are going to argue that they look like a grandpa shoe. And I can't argue with that. But in my mind, I also think that grandpas have some of the coolest clothes on the planet. And some of the coolest outfits. So the hate, it might be warranted, but is it justified? No. So if you're able to get a pair of these, I think I found some on Dover Street Market, then I would definitely say invest. I think right now the most popular shoes are probably the Puma Speedcats and the Mexico Onitsuka Tiger 66s. So I want to give you an alternative which I think is also quite cool. This is the Y3 Adidas Tokyo sneaker. And these are very cool. They feel like the perfect blend between a sleek ballet shoe and a Speedcat and a Samba. They scream elegance and also versatility with their styling options. And it makes sense. Yohji Yamamoto is known for his attention to detail and very intricate design language, so it makes sense that this would come through in these shoes. And I'm a bit conflicted. I'm not sure whether I'd say these shoes are for everyone, but I do think they're really cool, and I think they can be styled in such a unique way that it's a no-brainer to buy them. I think overall, if you're looking for a really nice and more sleek and a more elegant version of the Speedcats or Onitsuka Tigers, these are definitely for you. And bouncing back off of that, or in a kind of similar range, right now one thing we can see is that football shoes or soccer shoes are all the rage. You see that for shoes like Sambas, and even some football boots and cleats have come into fashion recently. So now I'm going to recommend you the Nike T90s. And I know these are a bit out there, but I love their asymmetric design and the attention to detail on them. I think these would suit anyone with a streetwear style. I think the cool graphics and the asymmetry just really add something cool to the shoe. And when I think of them, I do just think early 2000s, especially like the bright silver colorway. It really does scream like Y2K for me. Now for price, I found these at exactly £100. And now we go from the sleek shoe to the complete opposite side, to a real bulky and hefty shoe. Next up, it is the Nike Nocta Glides. In some senses, they remind me of an Air Max 95, but better of course. And I think the little interesting design details with the bubbles on it are also interesting and add a cool element to the design. Of course, these are a collaboration between Drake and Nike, and so you get a bit more flair when it comes to them. For me, I think they very much fall into that streetwear sense and lane. But I wouldn't necessarily say American streetwear. For some reason, I can imagine someone in a Nike Tech fleece pulling up in these. And that's not to discredit them, it's just to say I think they come into more of like a UK streetwear style. And to be honest, I've been able to find these all over, so it's not going to be an issue being able to find them. And now once again, you better thank me because I'm putting you onto some game. These are the Puma Scope Lows. I think once again, they have a really nice, bulky, but clean silhouette. They merge elements of hiking shoes with also elements of a classic, comfy / dad trainer in a sense. And I think they're just perfect for everyone, and they can be worn all year long. And when I see them, they kind of sit in my mind similar to an Air Force One, where the versatility within the shoe is right there. And I think the best part is I've seen these for low. I've seen these for as low as £70. And also I definitely have to shout out the Skepta collaboration. The Skepta collaboration, my brother has a pair of these, and they just take those hiking elements and turn them up a notch, and it works so well. So I know, tabbies are divisive, but I love them, and I am here to convert you into tabby lovers as well. I absolutely love tabbies, and by extension, I love these. These are the Nike Air Rips. They are a really unique, sleek, and comfortable shoe. They kind of tie elements of a sandal with a ballet shoe, with a sports shoe, with a running shoe. I just think there's so many elements that they hit that are just perfect for having a unique and intricate shoe that you can style. I think it comes to say that because of the design, they're definitely more of a summer shoe. But I have seen people style these in really unique ways during winter. And the best thing is that recently I've seen them in the sales quite a bit. So you'll be able to get them at a low price point. And even better, who does not love saving a bit of money? And now these are truly a special pair of shoes. Combining the best of a loafer and a trainer with a New Balance 906 loafer. Something about these just stick out to me as being so cool and so innovative. So I feel like these are good for anyone who thinks a loafer is too formal for their style. And I think these serve as a good entry level to the loafer world. And last but not least is probably my favorite shoe on the list. These are the Oakley Edge Icons. Now, I found these myself in Copenhagen, and I cannot stop thinking about them. I just don't know whether to press the button or not. They are typically a golfing shoe, but there's something about them that looks so futuristic and so sporty at the same time. Like they feel a bit above my comprehension. Maybe I'm being a bit dramatic. They are so comfortable and have such a unique but kind of versatile design that I think they truly do work. And they do tend to be on the more expensive side. I have seen them for like as high as £150. But when I was in Copenhagen and I found them in the sales, they were at about £70–80. So I think it just depends on when you're getting them for the price. And with that guys, that is the last shoe. Those have been some of my favorite underrated sneakers and trainers that I think you should probably buy. I think without a doubt my favorite is the Oakley Edge Icon. And like I said, there's still something in my brain telling me you should buy them. I'm still trying to work out how I can incorporate them into my style and style them before making that investment, but I probably will do soon. And when I do, you'll see it on my TikTok and on my Instagram, so make sure to follow me on there. It is shun_t, that is shun_t. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what your favorite shoe is yourself, and I will see all the beautiful people next time.